will respond to the clarion call to stand in the gap. It will take men and women who will stand in the gap. Men and women who will stand to pray until there is a change in the land. It will take people who are passionate about seeing souls saved. It will take men and women whose heart is yearning for God to turn the life of people around. You shouldn't be satisfied with your own salvation. You shouldn't be satisfied when things are going well for you and others are perishing. That's why you and I have been called to stand in the gap, like Abraham did. When God told him, he said, Abraham, I'm about to destroy the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. And he said to God, Lord, if you find 50 righteous people in the land, will you destroy the land? And God said, no, I won't destroy the land. And God couldn't find 50 righteous men in the land. And he said to God, Lord, if you find 10 people in the land, will you destroy the land? And God said, no, I will not destroy the land. Abraham went and stopped. But what I'm saying is, God is looking for people who will stand in the gap. From the scripture that we read in Ezekiel chapter 22 in verse 33, God said, I sought for one. I sought for men. I'm looking for people, and I couldn't find one. I didn't see any intercessor. And the land will be destroyed. The reason why the land will not be destroyed is when there are men and women, brothers and sisters, praying for the land. Praying for the land. Intercession is the core purpose of every believer. Interceding for the lost souls, interceding for our cities and our nation is our core responsibility. You don't put off the responsibility of praying for the unlost to other Christians. He said, no, I'm now saved. The salvation of others doesn't concern me. Oh, if they perish, let them perish. That is not my business. No, God says it's your responsibility. That's why God is in search of men and women who will stand in the gap until there are changes in every part of our nation. John Wesley said, God does nothing except respond to believing prayer. God does nothing except respond to believing prayer. Your prayer must be that of faith. Your prayer must be that one that you know, convinced in your heart that God will turn things around in the lives of those who are not saved, those who are going through challenges. If God open your eyes to see how men and women have been afflicted, then it would dawn on you the importance to stand in the gap for others. If God open your eyes to see what so many believers or so many persons are going through on a daily basis, you will realize the importance of standing in the gap for others that are suffering. When